Hey guys, today I am reacting to True Cost of US Healthcare Shocks the British Public. I imagine it will be very shocked, and I'm just considering it can be so expensive in certain cases. On a lot of cases. Let's get into it.
10 grand for a baby.
Is there a price for that?
Yes,
Jeez, $100, $200?
$2.5 grand.
$80.
600.
250.
More.
Shut the fridge.
More.
£300.
Double it.
$600. $600.
Yeah.
Some stuff is
And
just
it was
really
called out how much
expensive.
that costs.
Zero payment?
Zero payment?
Yeah, zero payment.
No. Because $2,500.
But I think this is without taking insurance into account. But still expensive as hell, yeah. If you don't have insurance, it's messed up.
Dollars.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
you look. An inhaler.
$100.
Yeah, you're pretty close. It's a bit more.
120
250 to 350.
for an inhaler.
It's a lot of money.
Man, so if you're poor, you're dead.
I know that it's like public health care.
Well, actually, if you're poor, you might get it for cheaper. You might just get like Medicaid, Medicare, right? Some type of service like that, I'm pretty sure. I know it's either Medicaid or Medicare. I think Medicaid might be for the elderly, and then Medicare is for just people that are poor and they can't really afford insurance. I think, but I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure either. So.
In the UK. In the US, fortunately, I'm able to get healthcare through my parents, their jobs, but like I carry an EpiPen, and I know that like the cost of that has just been rising. So like there's like very few companies that even compete, so it's sort of like a monopoly for the EpiPen. Even though like we have insurance, it cost my parents about a couple hundred, even with insurance.
So 2 EpiPens. How much do you reckon they are?
$80.
600.
$40.
I'm afraid not.
More?
I'm lucky I don't need an EpiPen, but also I'd imagine it depends on the type of insurance you have too. So still, that's expensive as hell. I wish we had either just cheaper prices. That's one of my solutions. I think just cheaper prices all throughout. Like hospitals made things cheaper, everything was cheaper with some government regulation, of course. Or we put into place universal healthcare. So I think either of those two solutions might be effective in stopping this problem. That, or we could just continue with the status quo, which is not really working the best. But yeah, I think universal healthcare will at least solve the problems.
More?
$100.
More.
150.
More.
And it's not like we would completely get rid of private healthcare. If you wanted to, you could go with that.
250.
More.
Shut the fridge.
More.
£300.
Double it.
$600. What? Why?
That's a very good question.
$600.
Yeah.
For me, it's more like just hives and shortness of breath. So it wouldn't be like an immediate death situation, but like, so I've been fortunate I've not had to use it, but it's something like keep on me. Like I have my backpack right now, I have it on me.
Cost of childbirth.
Makes sense.
Jesus. 50 grand, something ridiculous now?
Yeah, see, I've blown the figures up on your head now, haven't I? Because they're larger. It's the highest, generally speaking, is about 30 grand.
Okay.
Is that reasonable? You haven't?
Not reasonable at all. It's just like now we're on like we're on a benchmark.
we're on
100? 200?
Dollars.
Yeah.
The average is about 10 grand. It can go up to 30,000.
10 grand for a baby.
Yeah, well, I guess. How much is your child worth?
Yeah. What, is that like the same everywhere?
The average is about $10,000. Yeah.
That's mad. Oh, no thanks.
Okay, no thanks. In which case, the coil, IUD, contraception,
Yeah.
how much do you think that costs?
For one person
Yeah.
to implant a grand?
Yeah, a little bit higher.
Really?
Yeah, $1,300.
Oh. Mental.
I wonder if you could tell me how expensive
It is,
you think
yeah.
calling an ambulance out to your location is.
I think that's
in
expensive,
America.
right? Yeah.
It depends on like where you live. It really does. Is there a price for that?
Yes,
Jeez, $100, $200?
$2.5 grand.
It's fucked
For
up.
what? Why?
The British are pretty lucky, at least with the NHS they have. So Pretty nice.
Why?
Give birth by C-section,
Yeah.
and you would like to hold your baby after you've given birth to it.
Actually, yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. You have to pay to do that.
Yes.
To hold my own child that I've been carrying inside of my womb.
Say something else.
Sorry, I was.
But yes.
Jeez.
It's not actually that expensive.
Mate, charging me, I'm gonna punch you.
Yeah.
Not you, but
Yeah.
the doctor. Like 100.
They just add on lots of costs, so the insurance will cover more and more of it. That's why, I mean, part of the reason why hospitals are so expensive. Just because, you know, people have insurance, so they need to bump up the prices. So, they actually make money.
$40.
$40
$40.
for skin-on-skin contact. What do you think of the NHS?
Literally the gift that keeps on giving. Literally. People are so dumb for taking advantage of it. And I don't want it to change.
Finally, does it make you grateful for the NHS?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I didn't know how much free healthcare we got, like, just off the bat, but, like, knowing you have to pay, like, 30 grand for a child, it's outrageous. It really is ridiculous. So, thank you, NHS, for your hard work.
I'm genuinely speechless.
Presumably you had an idea that healthcare was expensive in the US.
I didn't realise how expensive. Yeah, I'm just like, what? Like, if you don't have money, you're fudged. Yeah.
What
Well, I
do you
mean,
think
if
of
you don't have money, you get Medicare. But yeah, for like people who can somewhat afford it, like a lot of the middle class, yeah, they're definitely a bit screwed by the system. Yeah.
people who are profiting off the sale of these medicines?
You bastards. Sorry, beep. I think, yeah, I think they should be stopped. Fuck Trump.
I don't really want to get into politics, but yeah. This was an interesting video, of course, and regardless of where you do stand politically, I think, you know, healthcare reform is, of course, needed somewhat, you know. So, definitely an interesting video. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Let's maybe check out some of the comments down below. Yeah, let's see. Problem isn't the Brits who are surprised. The true problem is the Americans aren't. I pay about $800 for health insurance for wife and I. I went to hospital for a broken leg. They X-ray and put splint on my leg, which cost me about $2,000. Insurance paid $1,000. Also, meds cost more than gold here in USA. I blame lobbyists that fill crooked senators' pockets, probably. But yeah, lobbying is really annoying. It's a bad problem. We need to get rid of lobbying. It's pretty much legalized bribery. And of course, make punishment for corruption very harsh. So if you're poor, you're dead. Close, you're actually poor because you're not dead. And also, like, this whole poor thing, right? It's not really the poor necessarily. It's more like the middle class or the lower middle class who are kind of screwed by the system. Because if you are actually poor, you might qualify. You usually do qualify for, like, Medicare. I'm pretty sure, so. Then you are covered very much, so. Woman in taxi somewhere at the north of the US, giving birth. Taxi driver, be calm, miss. Soon you'll be in the nearest hospital possible. Woman, no, take me to Canada. The fact that you have to pay to hold your own child genuinely shocks me. Like, don't you think after hours of excruciating, painful contractions and all that pushing, you deserve to hold your child? Kid turns 18. The government, your free trial of living has ended. Well, I don't really... That's a bit of an exaggeration, of course, but yeah. America is a reality TV show for anyone else. Changed my mind. I don't agree with that, but I can see why some people kind of hold that opinion. America's healthcare system has more microtransactions than EA. True that. We do have a lot of microtransactions, yeah. You know, hospitals want to get more money out of insurance companies so they can actually, you know, run the hospital and make some money. But yeah. Enjoyable video, definitely, though. If you enjoyed my reaction, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, bye-bye.